forestry warden, please have them contact me. Right now it's myself, and my good wife is a deputy. She has been for years now. And so we're the only two in the town right now that can write forestry permits.
Right.
Wasn't there another name? Thought we had a third one, but apparently he's gone. Okay.
I would just say they're looking for young people.
That might be something I could do.
Yeah. It'd be an outdoorsy thing.
But this is important, and they do provide training.
Yes.
Uh,
It's one 24-hour class, and then periodic, which is done over 2 nights and a weekend. And then there's one annual meeting a year that the state holds that they like to see everybody come to. And that's it. And then just be ready to write permits when people request them. We average about 100 permits a year. And out of those 100, I write probably 80 of them.
How many citations or where people are doing something wrong do you have to jump on?
This past year was a very quiet year. People have been very good about getting permits. I did have one fellow stop burning too early in the day that we had a little conversation with. But very few. We write very few warnings in this town. As compared to Wakefield writes, if we write 100, they write probably over 2,000 permits a year. And so they have a lot more illegal burning going on over there.
Do you have to, excuse me, look at the burn site to issue a permit, or?
Have to know, like to, yes. Campfires are one thing. There's 3 different classes, well actually 4 classes of fire. You have your small campfire, slightly larger campfire, then brush, and then a commercial burn. Campfire, the first time somebody gets a permit, yes. Long-time permit holders stop by and see them once in a while, but it's not necessary. Brush piles, unless it's someone I know that's experienced at doing it, has done it, then yeah, we'll go out and look at it. And there are certain state regulations that people have to comply with for all 4 classes of permits.
And do you get a smoky hat? That's part of the job.
Yeah, for $16. Permits are free though. There is no charge to get a permit. And the state does provide us with the forms free. However, they are looking at going to online permitting, which the wardens of the state are having a lot of discussion about. It'll be very difficult for us to know who has a permit when. And they're like, well, we'll just send it to your email, to your telephone once a day, to your cell phone. No. It's not going to work. And they're talking, if they do it, there will be a convenience fee on every permit that's done online. And they're throwing out a figure, who knows, supposedly it could be around $7. That's just a number though. So, just
Yeah, it does not sound like a good decision. I realize it's convenient for people to just click and get a permit, but what happens if the conditions aren't right and they click and still get their permit? They can say, hey, I got a permit.
But they're liable. That's the state's stand as well. You're liable to read the instructions and know what you can and can't do. Campfires are one thing, the brush burns are what really concern me.
I'm doing a lot of burning this winter. Get it out of the way now.
As long as there's snow on the ground.
There is. Okay, any other old business? I'm going to cover just a couple points here. We all know town meeting's coming up and everybody's pretty well pumped up on what's required for that. March 16th, however, is the last day for anybody. You can ask for a recount in case the election is contested or you don't like the way it came out. You can ask for a recount as late as the 16th. And then the one that's really important is the town clerk to forward to selectmen and treasurer a certified copy of any vote to transfer surplus to capital reserve funds within 10 days of such vote. Surplus must be transferred to treasurer, by treasurer to trustee of trust funds immediately upon receipt of order of selectmen. And it says last day for candidates for public office to remove political advertising. And that is the 23rd of March.
Rich, winning is not a reason to ask for a recount.
Okay, how about some more trivia? No, I can't do that. March 11th, daylight savings time begins. We spring forward. March 13th, town meeting, and the important date is March 20th, first day of spring.
And the polls will be open, the election voting, from when to when?
It will be open from 1 until 6 o'clock.
Okay.
It's a town election. The selectmen are meeting at 6:30 on the 13th of March at the Churchill School. We customarily meet there. We have a very brief meeting to sign checks and to finalize a few things before we step out for the town meeting while the moderator is getting organized. We have to do it at the Churchill School because the moderator's here counting the ballots. Anything else on old business?
And the Churchill School, for those on tape, is right behind the townhouse.
Right. Where the selectmen used to meet all the time. And where they used to have that written on the blackboard for every meeting. New business.
I have none, other than, no, I'm not.
I'll open it up for public comment. We're down to the mail. Let it be written, let it be said.
Oh, we have one.
One public comment.
Certainly, sir.
March 26th is the kickoff for the annual Relay for Life event in Wolfboro.
Mhm.
The Relay for Life will be June 23rd and 24th. It's a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. I would strongly encourage anybody that's interested to become involved or to ask me about it. Yes, I am now involved in it. And always look for teams and walkers, and you start Saturday morning and walk for 24 hours till Sunday morning on the track over in Wolfboro at the Nick. Teams of how many other people you get to get. Not one person doesn't walk for 24 hours. It's a relay. And you set up your tent and stay there overnight and everything, whatever you can get for teams. It's been very successful in past years, and we hope to continue that tradition.
Good.
And then one other question.
Certainly.
You had talked about trustees and trust funds, you just mentioned that, which made me remember, is that fully been audited now, or, because there was a discrepancy in the road?
That is correct.
Budget.
This year's report in the town report should be very accurate.
Okay.
Yes. Anything else? In that case, we're going to go to the mail. That's a file copy. That's a to Virginia copy. Rich, I have homework for you.
Let them look at it. Thank you.
It's a good issue.
It is.
Hey there.
While we do the mail, we're so far ahead of schedule, it is unbelievable.
That's a good thing.
Mary Devine,
Yes.
did I get it right?
You got
I got it right. Let me just introduce you to everybody here, but she's the new police officer for the town of Brookfield as well as Wakefield. And she's replacing Tom Mix, that good old first sergeant.
That's right, yep.
And I'll let you talk now.
Wonderful. I kind of expected this, but, well, I grew up in Nashua, New Hampshire. I just moved up to Milton, New Hampshire. I'm already part-time certified for East Kingston, New Hampshire. Pleasure to be here and working for you all in Brookfield and in Wakefield, so thank you for welcoming me. And that's that.
Very good.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Very much.
I just came to stop by and make sure you're behaving, that's all.
We're a very small town, but people do actually keep track of how often they see the cars going around, and
Wonderful.
security is an issue. We have people in town talking to the police chief about setting up neighborhood watch.
Okay.
So just trying to be careful.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We're pleased to have you.
Well noted. There's one of you guys was parked in my driveway yesterday.
Does it look like me?
No, she didn't.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
Thank you.